Hey guys, no sponsor this week, so I thought I'd try out a new catchphrase at the end of the intro. Is that okay with you two?
I don't know. We usually have a few weeks to practice our intros.
Yeah, that's why they're so good, because me and Kate have a chance to read what we're going to say beforehand.
I know, and I truly respect your commitment to your craft, but can you make an exception just this once?
Oh, all right. Send us the new scripts.
We'll do it like we did in the 2007 Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Righto, chaps?
Hopefully we don't have any sneezing librarians this time.
Oh, inside jokes about things that happened in the past. Good times.
Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
Steve Carell is a purple guy.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is an evil butterfly.
And Ryan Reynolds wears the highest pants you've ever seen.
We watched the 2024 live-action animated fantasy comedy, If.
So put some movie shoes on your little feet.
And brush your little teeth with a movie brush and movie paste.
Because
it's time to do a podcast
about
movies, and the show starts right now.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club. So I got to ask my two imaginary friends, how we doing?
We could really be imaginary.
That would be devastating.
We're AI.
A little Shutter Island situation going on here. Uh-oh.
I'd be mad at you for making me. Why do I have a bad foot? Just don't make me have a bad foot.
Why'd you give me this attitude?
A good foot. Yeah, yeah. He could have imagined anything.
Well, we have not caught up in many moons, boys.
It feels like it's been a while since we talked.
It has been, and we've had a loss in the fam.
In the pod fam.
Yeah.
In the pod fam.
Yeah, my uncle died quickly from lung cancer, and it was kind of surprising. But on a positive note with that, he had instead of a funeral, he had a celebration of life. And I'm telling you, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. I would like some details.
Tell us about it.
Well, it was 5 hours away. That was the only bad thing. We had to drive 5 hours up. But it was at the rec hall that he was a member of the Lions Club there. And it was a big wall projection of pictures of him. Just, what am I trying to say? PowerPoint to pictures of him.
Slideshow?
Yeah, slideshow. There's pictures everywhere in the building of him and all this stuff. And people got up to tell stories. There was a bar there, food, and tables, and everyone just got together and talked for 3 hours. And it was so much better than a funeral. It wasn't sad. It was it was a celebration of life. And I told Melissa, that's what I want when I die.
What, when you think about your uncle, what's the story of growing up that you think about of your uncle?
He loved music and he loved family, and whenever he would have a party, they would always last until 3 or 4 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
And he was always in charge of the playlist. And whenever anybody tried to leave, no matter what time of the night it was, his famous line was, "Oh, not yet. It's still the shank of the evening," the middle of the evening.
Okay.
Shank of the evening.
Let's use that. I'm gonna take that forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your uncle's name?
Alan, but everyone called him Bubby.
Bubby,
I know.
Oh.
I have 2 new movie ideas. Thank you for your kind words about my uncle, by the way. I have 2 new movie ideas, but I'll get to them after we find out how everyone else is doing.
Okay.
How are you doing, Catharine?
Well, things are great over here in Caitland because I got done with my presentation.
Your presentation.
And yes, and I So I wrote it all and I was feeling really good about it. And then I presented it to my parents. Okay, so my partner Jordan and I went over to my parents' house and presented it to Bob and Susan and Nick. And I read the whole thing, and it was like the most stressful thing I've ever done in my entire life was to like read this thing about family trauma and how it passes down from generation to generation in front of my parents. But my parents are fucking awesome. And so I was very nervous the next day. So the next day was the conference, and I presented at the conference, and I fucking kill it, dude. Like I do. but 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 like I think what I had done is I had seen Jordan present before, and I liked how she read like her presentation, and so that's what I thought I was going to end up doing is like reading my presentation. But then what ended up happening, which is like I actually know what I'm talking about. Like I finally it clicked, right? It's like when performance or like when preparation meets like what's the other thing that preparation meets?
Opportunity?
Opportunity. That's it.
I was going to say H.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, it went really well, and I'm so excited, and I'm really burned out at my other job, so I would like this to. Anyway, guys, things are going well over here. Other than my dad got a knee, had knee surgery today, but Bob's doing great, so all is well.
Did he get knee surgery because he was running around, or is it different? Is it unrelated?
Okay, so my dad does jog, and he is in his mid-70s, and so that is an inherent risk. But the running did not cause the injury, although it did occur during a run.
Okay.
That sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, a little suspicious.
Yeah.
But they looked in there today, and they were like, it's bone on bone. So like he got his meniscus repaired, but it's bone on bone. So he has to get lubricant injections. That's what my sister called it in the text, or a knee replacement.
Lubricant injections?
Yeah. So I don't know. Things are going well here, other than life is hard sometimes and you just fucking surf through it. I'm happy to be back talking to you guys.
Me as well. Nate, how are you?
Well, it has been a while since we talked. I've got some interesting updates for everybody.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
So last time we chatted, I got free muffins.
Yep.
And we were trying to decipher the muffin code. So there's some more muffin data to enter into our conversation. So shortly after we talked last time, I went back to Tim Hortons. And I'm like, I can't be getting muffins. I just, like.
Do you want to present like you're healthier than you are?
No, I want to be healthier than I am.
There you go. Yeah, for sure.
So I just ordered the coffee. I'm like, I just ordered the coffee, just a coffee. And then I pulled up to the window and Monica's there. My soulmate Monica's there. And she gives me my coffee, and then she goes, oh, wait 1 sec. And then she comes back with a bag, and she hands me the bag. She said, I gave you all the rest of them. And I look in the bag. There's 3 muffins in the bag. 3 muffins in the bag.
Shut up.
So
she was going to throw them away.
But listen, Kate, I'm so glad you brought that up because you're correct. You're 100% correct. And I know this. I know this in my heart because the 3 muffins were 2 Raisin Brans and a blueberry. Now, I'll never.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, I'll never complain about free muffins, but those wouldn't be the muffins that I would choose. I mean, blueberry muffin, that's a good muffin, but 2 Raisin Bran, I mean, come on.
Raisin Bran? Why do they even make those?
Listen, fuck off the 2 years. They're delicious.
Listen, I put them in the oven, heated them up, then put a little butter on them. We're getting somewhere. Now we're fucking getting somewhere.
Yeah. Dude, when you warm up a muffin, it's a game changer.
Oh,
you warm up anything, it's really, it makes a big difference.
That's a good point.
Gotta warm it up.
Then I go back a couple days later. Just order coffee. Only coffee. I'm not trying to get muffins into my system.
Right.
And I pull up and they've just made all of the new muffins. I can see on the counter. They have dozens and dozens
Fresh
of
muffs.
muffins. And Monica goes, "Oh, just one sec." Comes back with a bag. 3 lemon seed poppy seed muffins in the bag.
Oh, they're your favorite.
She says, "Your favorite." I got six muffins from Monica. Now,
this is stealing. You're going to get her in trouble.
I genuinely, Kate, was concerned because she did a fake out too. She did a pretend to enter it on the screen so her other coworker didn't see her giving away free muffins.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I can't be involved. I can't be responsible for this.
Yes, you can.
That's
yes,
a red
you
flag.
100% can.
That's a red flag.
No,
No.
Listen, every great love story is one partner goes above and beyond and puts their life at
Monica
risk.
Is sus. She is sus.
No. You guys fucking love the Princess Bride.
She's the dread.
She's a
dread pirate muffin.
that guy went through life and death to get to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. It is very romantic.
Nothing wrong with 3. It's only 6 muffins. No big deal. It's not going to bring Tim Hortons down. Trust me.
Obviously, this is a huge development, but I think, unfortunately, I have to admit that our love story has probably come to a conclusion because for the past 12 days, I have eliminated my night coffee and I haven't been going to get coffee, and I don't know if I'm ever going to go back.
Wow.
Because
she only works at night?
She only works the night shift. And I can't be drinking coffees at night and also doing all the other stuff I want to do. You know, it's I got to try to sleep. I got to try to be asleep.
This is a roller coaster.
Yeah. So
Nate, this is the most exciting update you've ever had. I feel like
she might think you're dead.
Yeah. I listen, in my heart, I'm a little worried. I'm like, what if she's worried? She saw me every night for months.
Can you get something non-caffeinated?
I've thought about that, but then also the nice thing is then I'm not spending any money when I don't do that either. I just drink.
Yes, I think this is a good. Yes, I think that maybe it's working out for the best that you don't pursue things with Monica because she is a criminal.
This is the problem now. There's no good old fashioned love stories anymore.
That's right. Romance is dead ever since the apps.
Can we get to my movie ideas?
Yeah, I think now's the perfect time, honestly.
Since last week we missed out on a show, high movie idea didn't come out. So I, as a giver, I have 2 this week. So the first one is your classic, I'm thinking a drug lord, bad guy, but he's a family man. He has a family. And he's like Escobar kind of but he's really evil and he's untouchable, Nate. Kate, you can't touch this guy. They've been trying for years to get this guy. Can't do it. So the wife is enjoying all the perks of being a drug guy's wife.
Oh, they always do.
They're always wearing dresses.
Yeah, she's got fancy dresses and hair's always getting done. Nails done twice a week. Lashes appointment every week. But she wants to be a little more in touch with the common man because her daughter is missing that. She's scared her daughter is not getting the full childlike experience. And her daughter it's Christmas time and her daughter loves Christmas. There's some inside information that the hero, we find out that our hero finds out that because the wife wants the daughter to experience a better childhood and be more like everybody else, they're going to go to the mall and go Christmas shopping and get their pictures done with the mall Santa.
Oh my God.
Oh, I see where this is going. Yeah.
The good guy dresses up as the mall Santa.
Classic.
Asks a little girl what she wants. Completely routine situation. Gives her a little pat on the back. What he does when he does that, he plants a chip, a device.
Yeah, tracker.
On her clothing, a tracker. If you saw the movie Batman, it's a thing that goes into a building and sends off echolocation like a bat, and it gives a 3D rendering of the complex.
Okay.
So when she goes back home, this thing's pinging off walls, and it gives the hero, the good guy, a 3D rendering of the building, and he can better set up his infiltration. That's all I got so far.
So the good guy is who? Yeah, who's the good guy?
He could be a police officer. He could be a special forces guy.
Maybe
Okay.
FBI, you never
So
know.
Maybe John
is this
Krasinski.
this is like a reboot of Die Hard. It's like a Die Hard reboot.
No,
No.
it's not at all.
I'm going to
This
give
is
Brent credit.
original.
There's some smart things
No,
going on here.
no. This absolutely no. You've thought a lot of it out. So are they?
No, not really.
Well, that was very thought out.
That was all within 45 seconds to sleep.
Listen, I'm like that. The mom's motivation checks out for me. You know, she, like you said, she likes the nail, she likes the hair. But now that the child's involved, she's seeing, oh no, there's another price to pay for being the drug lord's wife. Okay, we understand her.
She doesn't want her to doesn't want her daughter to grow up to be her. Like she wants her daughter to be a normal person.
We have to think of a name for this movie.
That's not my department. That's you and
that's
Kate's
marketing. Okay.
Second one is the government has created this predator, this ultimate weapon of war. It's an invention. It's half moth, half wasp.
Okay.
And on the bottom half is the wasp part, and the stinger is its weapon. Okay. The reason it's half moth is because they have the technology. It can travel at the speed of light, which is really fast. However,
moths can?
This beast they've created.
Oh, I thought that was a fact about moths.
Well, moths are attracted to light, so get it?
Speed of
See?
light.
Brent, that's so good.
I know it gets better. So the whole movie's built around this one scene I have in my head. So the half moth wasp beast it's unstoppable in war. Anyway,
because the stinger's poison.
Well, and it's quick and it moves like you hear me snapping my fingers.
That would be an incredible assassination tool.
Yeah, so it's and it's not natural. Like people say, the sun. No, that doesn't go with the sun. It's artificial light that it flows. It moves by. But the only drawback is it can't move if there's no artificial light. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, okay. Yeah, it moves at light speed in the light.
Yeah. Like if you have telephone poles with light poles, it travels quick
and goes. Zip.
But yep, anywhere can go from one spot of light to the other spot of light, just like that, speed of light. So the bad guys figured out a system. This whole scene is they light-proofed their area, complete darkness, not a light to be found. Everything is pitch black. The beast predator is left useless, right? And we're like, oh, what the controllers of the beast predator, like, we can't do anything. It's completely dark. Nothing. The bad guys are so happy with themselves and pleased, and they're relaxing and they're doing their thing because it's dark and they got night vision goggles on. And what they did is, one guy was so pleased with himself, he's like, I'm gonna take a little break. What does he do? He lights a cigarette.
And that light, that's the kind of light that the moth can use?
The millisecond he hits that lighter, step. The moth beast travels from its current position to the lighter and stabs the man to death. He's screaming, such a commotion, people lose their minds. And what's the first thing you do? You lose your mind. You don't think. They hit the flashlights to see what's going on.
Hit the flashlights. Now it's a bloodbath.
Exactly, Nate. Bloodbath.
Moth carnage.
Yeah, and that's my idea for my second movie.
That one really is exciting.
Yep. Half moth, half wasp.
I'd like to make a contribution. I think at some point before the cigarette part, the guy should go for a smoke break, like in the first part of the movie, And one of his buddies is like, those things will kill you one day. And he goes, yeah, And then later.
Okay, I love it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Usually, I don't like this. Yeah, usually I don't like people adding on to
Russian.
it. But I love it.
German.
And now, Kate, you're barking up the tree I'm climbing because they're definitely foreign. But I'm thinking maybe Vietnamese, some kind of.
Sorry, let's try that again.
Vietnamese?
Sure, that's better.
Vietnamese.
Closer.
What did I say?
Vietnamese.
That's
Vietnamese.
Either way, people knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that kind of, Indonesian, Vietnamese, something like that.
Okay. Like a
Is that
Rambo.
racist?
That's not racist. That's not racist.
I'm just checking in.
That's not racist at all.
Okay.
No. Every
Okay.
race has bad people.
No, Brent's right. It's actually more racist to pretend like there aren't evil Vietnamese people.
There's bad apples in every type of tree. Every breed of apple has a bad one.
You should make it Harvey Weinstein that lights his cigarette.
No, it's a little Vietnamese guy.
Okay. Good movies.
Speaking of little Vietnamese guys, Catherine, it was your month. It's your movie.
Absolutely. And this month was new movies. And so I chose the movie If that we all had to see in a theater. And I would love to hear the plot from one of my dear friends, Nate or Brent.
You want to give it a shot?
I'll listen. I'll do anything. If is a 2024 half-animated live-action movie written, directed by Jim from The Office, John Krasinski, starring Ryan Reynolds, a little girl, I forget her name,
Cailey Fleming,
a laundry list of celebrities that play the IFs, which stands for Imaginary Friends. Imaginary friends, everyone has them growing up, but people grow up and they lose their imaginary friends. This young girl that the movie centers around loses her mother, which that means she loses her imaginary friend, and she goes about her life. Her father gets sick. He has to get an operation. She goes to her grandmother's to live there, and they decide this is a little traumatic for her. She might lose her mother or her father, and she meets her neighbor, Cal, or her grandmother's neighbor, Cal, and they discover that they both can see these imaginary friends, and they go through the whole movie trying to match these imaginary friends up with people, or they disappear forever, or they try to reunite them with their original kids, and everything is funny and nice. And then the kicker at the end of the movie is we all find out that Cal, which is played by Ryan Reynolds, is Bee's If all along.
The imaginary friend that she lost.
Yes, when her mother died.
Did not
it's like
see
the
that
Sixth
coming.
Sixth Sense twist.
Yeah,
It was.
honestly, dead people.
He was an imaginary friend the whole time.
I was so conflicted. That is the movie If 2024. If.
That was so good, Brent.
Great work.
That was
Thank you.
really good.
Really well done.
Let's talk about the movie If and all of our favorite or non-favorites or any type of parts.
Wonderful. What did you guys think about the movie? Did you like it?
Well, I thought I was going to have to go see this movie alone. And then I told my roommate, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go see it at like 10:30 tonight. He's like, oh, okay, I'll come with you. So me and my buddy Andy went to the movie theater, which was like, this is as we were growing up. We both had a job at the movie theater when we were 14 together. So
Hell yeah.
we've been watching movies together since we were kids, but it's been ages. He's had a baby. He's got a family. There's no time. There's
He's a
no time
family
for
man.
movies, But so we went to go see this movie
Absolutely.
together. So I want to say that the experience itself, overall, 2 thumbs up. Love to go to the movie theater, eat delicious popcorn, drink ice cold Coca-Cola, eat a gummy candy,
Delicious.
watch some trailers. So that's double thumbs up. This is a weird movie. It's like I didn't learn anything about it before we went. I didn't know what it was about, and it was a lot more it wasn't nearly as silly as I thought it was going to be. Based on like the poster with the big purple guy. I'm like, we're going to go on like a Pixar wacky adventure. And then this movie starts off and then they do the like beginning of Up, but it's with her mom. It's like all the photos of them as a family and dancing. And then, mom's got a scarf on her head. We know what that means. That's the international sign for shit's about to get real. And then right after that, now her dad's going into surgery. So it's like, we might be losing two parents in the first 10 minutes of this movie. It starts heavy. It starts off on a heavy note for sure.
Absolutely. This movie is so sad. And Nick and I took the kids and we all saw it as a family. And myself, Nick, Chase, and Juliet were all crying at the end of it. Because I think this movie has problems with like pacing or something.
For
like
sure.
There's a tone that you can't really lock into. And also it's very like saccharine sweet at points. And it works though, because it taps into what it's like to be a kid. And I think that is kind of a universal thing that we can, I don't know. It's like I had an imaginary friend that was an actual person, and her name was, I swear to God, her name was Bobby Joe, and we used to call her BJ. So my imaginary friend was named BJ.
Checks out.
And I used to play school with her while I was pooping when I was a kid.
There you go.
Sure.
For me,
I don't know. I think it's sweet.
This movie I love the message of the movie. I love the story, the overall thing. The problem is it's so that gray area between an adult movie and a kid movie, and it tries to placate to both. And that's where it gets kind of, the pacing gets thrown off. It's not as silly as you think it is for the kids. And then it's way more serious than you would think it is for the adults. But the overall message of don't lose your imaginary friend, don't lose that imagination and wonder in your life, that I think is a great angle. But in the end, it's just a ripoff of Inside Out and any kind of like Marvel movies, like these characters, Toy Story, even Toy Story toys, and
it's like diet.
Yeah, but
Pixar.
that was like the best part. Yeah. But to me, that was the best part of the movie.
Oh yeah, it's a winning formula. It works.
Absolutely, and I love the idea of having to stay connected to the purity of who you are. You know what I mean? I think that's ultimately what it is. Like creativity, like our imaginations don't ever go anywhere. We just lose them. You know what I mean? I think that is really profound.
Yeah, it's always there somewhere located in you. You don't change, the environment around you changes.
Yeah.
And you have to adapt to that.
You used an interesting word, purity, because this movie is kind of like, it's kind of like a movie about what parents wish for their children. Like, it's not like the child's wish is not to remain innocent, but the parents' wish is for children to remain innocent. So it's kind of like you get that vibe of it's like a dad seeing, because John Krasinski's a dad, seeing his kids grow up, seeing like that time is going to come when reality is going to hit them and wanting to hold on to that time before reality comes into their life of like, oh man, like, because the main character, Cailey, or her name's B, I think in the movie.
Yeah.
She wants to be a grown up. She's like doing that 12, 13-year-old kid thing of like, I'm not a kid anymore. I don't like kid stuff. John Krasinski's doing his like dad humor. And she's like, be serious, dad. It's time to be serious. It's like, so this movie is a lot about that, like, don't give up your innocence before you absolutely have to moment. But
that's sad. It's so bittersweet.
It is. It's like really bittersweet because the end of the movie is kind of sad in the sense of like, I don't know if it's happy or sad. I'm like torn between it now that I'm thinking about it, because it's like happy in the sense that everybody gets their imaginary friends back, but there's a feeling, like the overall feeling of sadness of her like walking into that apartment where Ryan Reynolds, she was imagining Ryan Reynolds lived and seeing that it's not an apartment and it's like just a storage room. There's something that made me feel very sad about that. Just that overall feeling of like it's over. This used to be where all the fun is, and now it's just an empty, dusty room.
This used to be my playground.
Now, why Nate was cooking. Nate was absolutely cooking, and you had to go with that song.
Kate was exactly correct. I was done, and I needed something to pull me out of it. Kate sensed that because she's an empath, and she did it.
Also, that would have been a perfect song to play when they opened the door. That Madonna song from the good movie we like, League of Their Own. The good movie we all like.
But this movie doesn't start, like it doesn't get going until they go to the like retirement home for imaginary friends, which is probably like 40 minutes into this movie. And then they get there, and
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, here
it's
we go.
It's not like a kid movie.
Yeah, now we're having some silliness and some wackiness and some fun, and that part especially there was lots of cool filmmaking stuff, like when he comes out of the painting.
Yeah,
that was
cool.
Awesome. That was so cool. I love shit like that, and his suit's all covered in paint. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking funny.
I think we can agree Keith stole the show.
Keith, yeah. For sure.
The imaginary if.
That was a very
the invisible if.
Funny,
that's pretty funny.
Bit that kept going. And it was played by Brad Pitt, but like he never says anything, which I think is funny.
It's very funny.
Who is is that your favorite imaginary friend?
I couldn't decide. I
couldn't
think
decide either.
I love the marshmallow. Each one had their own little thing about them that I liked. I like Blossom just overall. But Sebastian, the comic Sebastian, plays the Italian mouse. That was great. They're all good. I even enjoyed Keegan-Michael Key. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't trust him.
Oh, I love him. He's so funny.
I don't think he is.
What?
Oh, he's hilarious.
I don't think he. I think he just happened to be good friends with the real creative mind, Jordan Peele.
No,
they needed each other. It's like our podcast. It's like they needed each other to make it work.
Yep.
No, I think I could leave and you guys could just carry on. No problem.
No way.
I don't think he's as good as we think he is. And I've listened to a couple of times on a podcast, and he wasn't that great. Anyway, I enjoyed him as a great
actor.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I'm with Kate on this. I think he's
a great comedic actor.
I think comedic. Yeah, he's a great comedic actor. Yes, I'll give him that. I don't like him as a person.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But I enjoyed his if that makes sense.
I think the one I thought was the funniest was the like spy if. I like the way that he moved. It had
Sam
like
Rockwell,
big Roger Rabbit energy. And
I was feeling that's what I thought too. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't like Matt Damon.
Like Roger Rabbit.
Didn't like
Matt Damon.
He was the flower. I really liked. I'm not a big John Krasinski fan. Something about his face I don't like. But I really enjoyed this marshmallow.
I was going to say there's something weird about John Krasinski and Ryan Reynolds being in the same movie because they're the same guy. So it's like you can't have two of the same guy in this movie. Like
now, Ryan Reynolds has so much more charm than John Krasinski. John Krasinski wishes he was Ryan Reynolds.
John Krasinski's a different breed. He's like a shift down. You know what I mean?
But Ryan Reynolds is, listen, here's why everyone loves John Krasinski, because of The Office.
Sure.
That train is going to run out of steam sooner or later, and he's going to be exposed as no talent.
That's not true. Have you watched any of the he's Jack Ryan. Have you watched any of that? Because he's fucking so good in that.
Why?
But it's his acting and his believability. He's like, I don't know. I like John Krasinski. I think he is a interesting, dynamic entertainer.
I'm going to get on Shag's bad side right now, and I apologize for driving this wedge between us, but I don't trust Ryan Reynolds as far as I could throw him.
Oh, I can't believe you said it. He's a fellow Canadian.
This is why I know. This is why, because I know I know what's going on there. I get the vibe from Ryan Reynolds that he'd be like, okay, he's like the nicest guy in the world. And we're like at a diner and he's like being so polite to the waitress, not being weird at all. And then the minute the waitress leaves, his eyebrows would change and he'd be like, say something real disgusting about her and be like, surprise.
No.
I'm actually a weird, horny guy. Yeah.
No.
Ew. Ew.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I've met
Ryan
him before.
Reynolds
I've
is
met not
cool.
him, but I've met him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Ryan
man.
Reynolds is you can't.
What a read.
No, you can't do what you've done. He's done it all. He's made more money on just investments. That's not really good.
He's
Yeah,
very
it's not
Blake
helping.
Lively, who's
No, that's not helpful.
who's very, very beautiful and seems to be normal.
Yeah, I would say that's the only thing that's selling on me on him not being a creep is Blake Lively. Because I'm like, she's not going to put up with that. So he might have locked it up now that he's older. He's wrangled in
he's Van
his animal.
Wilder. I mean, what do you expect from Van Wilder?
Mm-hmm.
And Deadpool.
And Deadpool. He's a true movie star.
Yeah,
he's a true movie star.
It is very funny that he's in like obviously in shape for the Deadpool movie in this movie. And it's like you don't usually see the like fatherly character also being like so fucking jacked and just like his forearms are all veiny and shit. And you're like, oh yeah, he's getting ready for Deadpool in this movie. Like
his little tiny waist. Yeah.
His pants are so high. Oh, he's got the highest pants in the game, wearing his little suspenders.
Thin hipped, tiny waist.
He was married to Scarlett Johansson.
Ryan Reynolds was?
No, Colin, he was back in the day, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I never
2011, they got divorced. And then he married Blake Lively.
Blake Lively. And had kids with her.
Yeah, he is so good. He's great. Ryan Reynolds is so many stories about Ryan Reynolds being down to earth and just he responds to people on Twitter and just nice person. And he's very funny and charming.
It's like saying Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would change. I feel like, do you think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is secretly a villain?
100%.
There's Kate. Not only do I know Dwayne Johnson is a villain, I'll never forgive him for what he did to Mick Foley in their match when he hit Mick Foley in the head with the chair 25 times, as illustrated in the documentary Beyond the Mat. In front of Mick Foley's wife and children. The Rock has no soul. I'll never forgive him.
Yep. What? Yeah. I need to watch that.
Oh, it paints him in a totally different light than what. Yeah, it's his like he used Mick Foley's corpse basically to fucking get over.
And
it was terrible.
Mick Foley's wife was pissed. Oh, because it was real.
Mick Foley didn't die though.
No, but he had to have a lot of stitches after The Rock hit him in the head with a chair like 25 times.
It was grotesque to watch.
Monstrous.
Oh my God.
The man's arms were handcuffed behind his back.
What?
Yep.
And just taking chair shot after chair shot.
What was he supposed to do?
Like listen, they set it up. It's like he's going to hit Mick Foley in the head with a chair maybe 2 or 3 times as part of their wrestling match. And then The Rock just is like following him through the crowd, slamming him in the head with the chair like 25 times. It's crazy. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
His kids were crying so hard, the wife had to pick the kids up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
how traumatic.
We are the best movie podcast ever.
Wrestling is not okay. Wrestling is like, oh my God.
And I love Mick Foley. I read Mick Foley's books. That's how much I love Mick Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the one with the puppet hand?
Mm-hmm.
Taco.
Yeah.
Taco.
Yeah. He also plays Cactus Jack and Dude Love. He's talk about a multi-talented performer.
Yeah. It's called Range. Look it up. Yeah.
Oh no.
Listen, we had a lot of returning characters in this movie.
Yeah.
Richard Jenkins was in this one.
I noticed that Dickie Jenks was in it. Yeah. He's the art teacher.
Yep. Who the fuck is Awkwafina? What did I miss?
She's pretty famous.
She's the Bubbles. I know you don't know who Awkwafina is. She's hilarious.
What fucking name is that?
She's a comedian. You should. She has a show. Nora's something Queens. Nora from Queens.
I don't like that name though.
Do we have any other thoughts? Because I have a quiz.
I just want to put it out there. My last thing about it is, don't take your kids to see this movie expecting it to be a kid movie, and don't take this.
My kids liked it.
Did they like it?
They won't watch it again.
No,
but they liked it and they had fun, and it spurred a lot of fun conversations.
Yeah, it's a winning formula that John Krasinski knows works, and he just said, "Let's take all the famous people that I know, put them together." But the whole her Cal being her if just made the movie good. Okay,
did you guys see that coming?
No.
Oh yeah, I saw that 10 million miles away from the moment when he was like, when they were having the secrets, when she first goes to the apartment and she's like, the kid is like getting close to figuring out what's going on and everyone's being super weird about it. I'm like, oh yeah, classic Sixth Sense turn incoming.
No, I never see things before they happen.
I knew it was I thought maybe like he was her real dad or like, I don't know.
Because it's too weird if he's not. Like, if he's not an imaginary friend, he's just what? A guy in his 40s, like hanging out with a child?
Chase and Nick saw there was something with like paint, or I don't remember, but they saw something too because they thought I was so dumb when I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't see that coming.
Blindsided.
Like, I felt stupid. It was a good twist. I thought it, and I'm sorry that we've ruined it for everyone. But
that's fine.
It is fine.
Why don't we break out your fucking imaginary quiz?
It is very real. Are you ready for the quiz, the official Kate If quiz?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to go Nate, Brent.
Okay.
Number 1. Calvin wore these socks in a scene when he falls in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Polka dot, Superman, black checked, Spider-Man.
You did the 2 superheroes. So that's got me thinking. But I think I'm going to guess he was wearing such silly clothing that it was probably polka dot socks.
Well, he's a clown. I'm thinking black check because I think the polka dot socks will give it away too quick.
This might be my only point. It was actually he was wearing Spider-Man socks.
Really?
Socks?
I didn't think they could do that.
Yeah, that was like the licensing. It's,
Yeah.
You don't see Spider-Man, but they were red and blue with the webs.
Got the webs, the spider webs. Can't copyright those because they were made by spiders first.
Natural occurrence.
All right, number 2. Who was the choreographer? Adrienne Balone, Aubrey O'Day, Mandy Moore, Olivia Holt. Brent's first.
Olivia Holt.
Aubrey.
It was Aubrey O'Day. But not the Aubrey O'Day from which I thought. I saw Aubrey O'Day. I was like, oh, she's doing well. But it's a different Aubrey O'Day.
Who's the first one? I don't know who that is.
Isn't she one from something we did?
Aubrey O'Day she was in a girl group that was under Bad Boy Records with Puffy. And she's like on social media a lot and was on one of those making the girl group shows.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay, this next question I'm so pissed off about. Nate goes first. Richard Jenkins voices this character. The banana, the boy doll, the toy robot, the art teacher.
You're mad because we spoiled it earlier because we said he was the art teacher.
He is the art teacher.
Dickie Jenks. points.
Yep.
All right. So I have 1, Nate has 2, and Brent has 1. Cailey Fleming, who plays B, was born in this southern state: Mississippi, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama.
She was born in Alabama.
Good southern states, because I'm stuck. I'm Florida. I'm going to say Florida.
All right, I got another point. She's born in Mississippi.
No way.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I know. So I've got 2, Nate has 2, Brent has 1.
My imaginary friends are coming over.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. Prior to starring as Blue in If, Steve Carell most recently starred in this film: Despicable Me 4, Minions Rise of Gru, Irresistible, Asteroid City.
Like his most recent one before this?
Yes.
Damn. You go first, Brent.
I'm going to say Minions 4 Rise of Gru. Or not Minions 4, but Minions Rise of Gru.
That's what I was thinking too, because I feel like we saw the trailer for Despicable Me 4 during this one. But there's so many goddamn Despicable Me movies that I don't know if that's correct. It could have been Despicable Me, fucking Fast and the Furious, Minions Forever. I'm going with Brent. I'm going to say it was Rise of Gru.
Okay. Asteroid City.
Really?
Kate takes the lead.
3, 2, 1. All right. Number 6. Michael Giacchino is the composer. Which of the following films of his was not nominated for an award?
Okay.
Up, Coco, The Incredibles, Ratatouille.
I would have thought all of those would have won awards. Coco's real music heavy. Up has the most famous musical part, but it's only that one beginning part. So I'm going to say Up. I'm going
to say The Incredibles.
I pulled ahead. It's Coco.
Coco?
Oh, it's like all music.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's racist.
Yeah, that's racism. Yeah, Hollywood. Thanks a lot, Hollywood.
That's racist.
Fucking call my film racist, Hollywood. I don't think so.
So right now I have 4. Mm-hmm. Nate has 2.
Mm-hmm.
Brent has 1.
Correct.
Ugh.
All right. Number 7. How many 2-letter words are there in the English language? 7, 27, 72, 127.
Great question. Absolute great question. I'm going to say C.
I'm going to say 27.
It's actually 127.
Oh my God. Impossible.
Really?
Which is crazy.
I can think of like 6.
Right. Okay, I have 5. Nate has
my
2.
God.
Brent has 1.
Coming out swinging this month, Kate.
Yeah.
Last question. This is for us all. Where did Jim propose to Pam? The roof of the office, Niagara Falls, a gas station, Poor Richards.
I believe it was a gas station.
It was a gas station.
Okay. Great job, guys. You got that correct.
Yay.
Clever little question, though, because Niagara Falls is where they went after the wedding, right?
Yes.
Clever.
Yes.
Kate tried to trick us.
I feel like I've had some wins recently, and it maybe gave me a little boost. So
yeah, she's coming out of her slumber. The hibernation's over.
I have birthed a new me.
Well, would you guys like to give this movie some gold medals?
Yes, and silver and bronze.
Yeah, Kate said it this time.
Yeah.
Who did you guys give your bronze medals to?
I liked the lady. I don't have her name up.
Fiona Shaw?
She's the grandma. No, the grandma? Is that her?
Yeah, Fiona Shaw.
Shaw.
She's great. Great character actress.
Yes. And her dancing at the end. Oh, I just loved it.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give my bronze to Fiona Shaw. She was in that new season of True Detective, and she plays a good character in that one. And she's in the Harry Potter movies. She's on all sorts of stuff. I like her a lot.
My bronze is going to Cailey Fleming, young person who has to act alongside Ryan Reynolds, powerhouse, director and writer John Krasinski, powerhouse, and then having to do like all that green screen shit with the people that aren't really there. Excellent. 17 years old. Good job. Have a feeling we'll see the last of Cailey.
Oh, a little prediction.
And she was in The Last of Us. Not The Last of Us. Never mind.
Walking
the zombie
Dead?
show. Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Thought that would have been it.
Who'd you give your silver to, Kate?
Okay, so I'm going to give it to Ryan Reynolds because he was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fun to watch. Movie star Ryan Reynolds.
I'm going to give my silver to Steve Carell. I'm going to give my silver medal to Steve Carell as a big purple guy. I was hoping as we were driving to the movie, I told my roommate, I'm hoping for 2 chuckles and a laugh. And Steve Carell got three chuckles out of me, which was pretty close to my desire. So I'm going to say three chuckles, Steve, silver medal.
My silver medal is going to go to Ryan Reynolds. This classic movie star, good old Canadian boy, Mary Blake Lively, Scarlett Johansson, doing well for himself. Got the Aviator, I think it's gin or something like that. I'm sure he owns many other things. Very funny, very dry sense of humor is my kind. I like it. High pants, silver medal.
Gold medal time.
Gold medal. Well, I think that Nate might choose the same person as me. I don't know. I'm giving mine to Cailey Fleming, who is at the age of, she's 17 now, so she must have been 15 when she acted in this. Like, held it down. Sister was so believable and fun to watch and like emoted her feelings, and I don't know. I liked her. And I liked that she wasn't like, I like that she's not like too cute. I mean, she's obviously a cute person, but
Not sickening cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a good job. I didn't agree with you though. I'm going off the board. I think the most affecting performance in this movie came out of left field and was from a young gentleman named Bobby Moynihan playing the stressed out businessman.
He did great.
And it made me really like laugh and think it's funny because like all of the older people are like, hey, it's Bobby Moynihan, the really funny guy from Saturday Night Live. But all the kids seeing this movie are just like, it's a weird middle-aged sad man.
Yeah.
And I thought that there was something very funny about that to me, that they have no context for why he's funny. They'll just think, oh, he's just a sad middle-aged guy, character actor. And I'm like, no, he did great. I think he rolled a few tears. He at least got those eyes wet. Who knew Bobby had it in him? So gold medal for Big Bobby.
I like that. He doesn't get my gold though. My gold is going to the one and the only Steve Carell. Line delivery. He put on a clinic in this movie with the way he pronounced some words and just his voices. Just an overall very likable person, Steve Carell, and very funny. Gold medal powerhouse.
Gold medal.
What would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
The script for this movie. What did you guys think about the script for the movie If, written by John Krasinski?
Can I go first?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It reminds me of my movie ideas. It's a great idea. He has
Damn.
it has a really great idea. And then they got to build a 2-hour movie around it. And I'm sure it gets a little confusing and issues. So I can't give it a 10. I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm going to complete the sequence because I think the weakest part of this movie is the script. I'm going to give it a 7. It's too long. It's way too fucking long. And it's a bit of a hodgepodge. There's a lot going on here. We could have removed a few of the elements and this movie would have been a lot tighter and a lot more fun. I wish it was a little bit more silly. And I wish they had gotten into the fun of imagination quicker. So for all of those reasons, I'm going to dock 3 points. I'm going to give this movie a 7. The art direction for this will be interesting. They have like furry guys and hard wood guys and bubble guys and marshmallows. Like this is there's so much going on. What did you guys think of the art direction in this movie?
I loved it. I loved how the rooms, I loved the apartment that she lived in. I loved the stairwell, the staircase. I loved all the details in the attic room. I mean, and that's not even to talk about the animation, which I thought was excellent and it was integrated very well. So I'm giving art direction a 10.
I'm going to give it a 9 because I don't think I agree with everything Kate said. I really enjoyed the characters, but I can't give it a 10 because it's not original. It's just Inside Out. 9.
I was craving some consistency. I was like, how are all? Well, I understand the like thought. It's like everyone's imaginary friend is different. That's why the grandma's imaginary friend kind of looks like a 1950s comic or something like that. But to my eyeball, it was like seeing a like neon green windbreaker with a pair of like pinstripe pants. It was just it was clashing in my mind. So I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Oh man.
The music for this movie, a lot of sad piano tinkling, a lot of heartstrings being pulled.
Nah, I don't.
And what was the song at the end? Or I don't know. They had some good classical music, and I do love classical music. I'm going to give the music it also wasn't intrusive to me. You know, it's pretty meh, like not meh bad, just like I don't know what I'm gonna give it a 9.
The big whiff. This is another thing where it doesn't know its true identity. Don't know if you're an adult movie, a kid movie, and the music reflects it. They tried to go break the one banger rule with Dancing with Myself. Not really a banger. This gets a 7, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm with you. Didn't do a thing for me.
Nope.
Didn't do
move the needles, they say.
Did not move the needle. I'm going to give it a 7 as well. This movie has a very funny category. Live action animated fantasy comedy. A live action animated fantasy comedy. Probably haven't seen the like since Roger Rabbit. So as a live action animated fantasy comedy, what would you guys rate this movie?
Oh, I'm going to give it an 8.
I don't like the description. It's not a live action fantasy comedy. It's live action. It's fantasy. I wouldn't call this a comedy. It's more of a feel good story. But it is got some funny parts. It gets a 8.
You gave it an 8 as well, Kate?
I gave it an 8.
I'm going 7. I thought this was perfectly fine, perfectly serviceable, not very funny though. I wish they had let Steve Carell get going. He is very funny, but not nearly as much as he could be if they let him be a silly Billy. So I'm going to go 7.
They also could have recast the girl as being funnier.
Her dad's funny.
She could have got a funny girl and really let her shine, but we needed. I thought you could have deleted all the scenes with John Krasinski.
100%.
Yeah.
This month is all about new movies that came out in the year 2024. And so if someone was like, I want to watch a movie that came out in 2024, I am not messing with any other year. How much would you recommend this movie to a new movie fan?
I'm going to give it a 7.
I'm also going to give 7. Nothing new about it. We see it every summer, this movie.
This is a perfect movie to stream. If it was a Sunday afternoon, and I think it also depends, like if you have kids or not. Like this is a good movie to watch with the kids. This works as a watching.
And if you need somewhere to go this summer with your children to watch, this is they got
air conditioning.
Want to go to air conditioning?
Yeah. And soda.
It'll be fine.
Like
might cry.
You know what else kind of hurt my experience for this movie is like in the quiet, emotional parts of this movie. I could hear Furiosa playing in the other theater, and I was like, damn, I kind of wish I was watching that. I agree with you. I'm going to go 7 as well. So get a total score here. This gets a 39 exactly. Somehow it worked out to be a 39 exactly. That sounds about right to me. This movie is like
King.
Yeah, fun, cool.
King of Kong got a 39. Yeah. That makes sense.
So now
who's picking the next movie?
Now we have a surprise segment. It's time for me to read the two of you guys a new review. Are you ready to hear a new review of our podcast?
It better be fucking nice.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm nervous.
This review is written by Carpe Canard, and the title is The Friendliest Takes on Your Favorite Movies. The best thing I can say about the NAFMC podcast is that Brent, Kate, and Nate have such great chemistry and so many laugh out loud in jokes that after a few episodes listening just feels like hanging out with a crew of your own friends. Do note, there are in-jokes, so be sure to listen to the back catalog. Excellent advice. 5 stars.
I love this review. It's probably my favorite we've ever gotten.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I worry about our in-jokes because I want people to feel welcome because I want people to feel.
Before I even gave you this note, Brent did it earlier. Brent did a professional move earlier in the show and he said, so if you don't know, this is how I come up with my movie ideas. He was keeping everybody in the loop. He said, I like to get high at nighttime and to think of my movies. That was a professional broadcasting move, Brent. And I got to just tip my hat to you on that one.
Thank you.
I'm inspired.
I'm getting kind of pumped up. Like I'm starting to feel like I want to get up and start pacing around.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
No, don't play that song. Don't play that song.
And I want that person that wrote that to know that makes me so happy that people enjoy us. Because I think that because friends feels good. It feels good having friends. And if you can hear other people being friends, it makes you feel good.
The only thing I would change about this person's review where they said it's like hanging out with your friends, I would change it to is you are hanging out with your friends.
Oh.
We are your friends.
We're your friends.
Yep.
That's true.
I love getting reviews. The reviews pump us up. If anybody listening wants to make us all feel so special and good, just all you got to do is write us a review and then we'll read it.
It's like buying us
flowers.
So awesome.
Yeah, it is like buying us flowers. Yeah.
Tell your friends about the show and don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube and on Spotify and Apple and check out and share and subscribe to YouTube videos. Spread the word of the North American Friends Movie Club.
Also, just spread the word about North American friendship. Now is the time for our countries to come together under the banner of community.
And the movie club show for heart of it too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we have to have a reason to get together, but truly.
It's not a movie club, it's a friendship club, right?
Yes, friendship club. And then we'll turn into a cult.
Yeah.
The only dues you have to pay in this club is sharing.
Oh.
That's how a cult starts. He goes, but he's talking about your wives.
Yeah. Who's gonna pick the next movie? It's up to you,
Which
Nate.
boy?
If you want to pick, or you want me to pick.
If you got one lined up, why don't you go ahead and
It's
let
your
us know.
birthday week next week, isn't it, Brent?
No, July.
Oh.
So I will pick, and I struggled. I was down between two for this one. And I'm going to tell you the one I pick, but I was going to tell you the one I was going to pick Challengers. I was going to get sexy with it, but then
Oh man.
that's
Clutch
not
my
me.
pearls.
Yeah, that's not me. And I feel like we need a good old fucking fashion one. And we're going to go with Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire.
Yes.
Hell
Yes.
yes. Hell yes, Brent.
Hell
We're
yes.
going to spend 2 hours watching two beasts just fucking shit up.
I'm pumped for this because recently I watched the new Godzilla TV show with Kurt Russell and Kurt Russell's son playing young Kurt Russell, and I thought it was fucking awesome. So I got on a real Godzilla kick. So no one's more primed to watch Godzilla vs. Kong than me.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I know. I can't believe I was going to pick Challengers.
I would have been so depressed. Honestly, I would have put on a brave face, but I'd have been like, I don't want to go through this, man.
Oh, I know. I was like, I don't know why I was going to do it.
Because Zendaya, you don't want to.
Listen, she's generational talent. I would watch almost any movie with her, but
Absolutely.
this is a 2-for-1. Like a relationship drama where we're on bad footing about tennis. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
I just thought it'd be funny for us to talk about sex.
I wanted to see this Godzilla movie in the theaters, and Nick wouldn't go with me because he said it was stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Shag.
And we talked about that. How he was a fool. And
so this is delightful.
Yeah, this is just going to be 2 straight hours of just fucking awesomeness.
I was really hoping you guys would do that. All right. Well, that's what we're going to watch next week. And that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Catharine.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Is that a mini Kong? Oh my God! Rated PG-13.